Good morning, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to a day in the life of Registered Dietitian, the Heart Dietitian. And I wanted to take you through a typical day of, what I do as a heart dietitian, what I eat, and why I eat the things I eat. So I hope this helps you in your heart healthy journey, and let's get started. I start my day every morning with a cup of water. Now, this has been a big challenge for me. I always used to start it with coffee, especially with two young kids, but I find that having that 1 cup of water before my coffee has really helped with my energy and just my feeling good in the morning. So I start my day with water. I use the same cup that I want to pour my coffee into, and that helps me to actually drink the water in my cup. So that cup of water has to be done before I can pour my coffee into it. A really great trick that works. Now it's time for coffee and a little cuddle with my youngest, who still wakes me up at 5 a.m. We have a little cuddle and watch some TV on the couch. Next up comes breakfast. Now, breakfast today is overnight oats. And whenever I have overnight oats prepared in the fridge, I always thank my future self for preparing them. It's super easy to do. All I did here was mix some rolled oats, so some old-fashioned oats with soy milk. I find soy milk to be my milk of choice because it has some plant-based protein that can lower cholesterol. And then I also added some protein with some plain Greek yogurt here. I put it in the fridge overnight, it cooks, and then it's ready to eat in the morning. Now, technically, you don't have to heat up overnight oats, but I do like to, especially on a cold day like today. It's snowing here, so a warm bowl of oatmeal sounds nice. And then, of course, you can't forget the toppings. Today, I am adding unsalted cashews and a handful of dried prunes. You can use whatever fruit you like here. I am really into eating dried prunes these days. They're a great source of potassium, something that I'm trying to make sure I'm getting a little bit more of in order to control my blood pressure. And then I like the nuts for some crunch, but also for some unsaturated fats and some other heart healthy nutrients. Now, finally, the kids are off to school and daycare. I can start my day. My mornings are usually devoted to creating free content for you all, whether that's a blog post, a YouTube video, maybe an email blast. I realize that not everybody can afford to work with a dietitian one-on-one, so my mission is to provide evidence-based resources for individuals who would like to strengthen their heart through nutrition. And so that, is not only the paid services that I offer working one-on-one or in a group setting, but also some of this free content. So I wanted to show you this is my website. I have blog posts as well as recipes to support your heart health goals. I'm always looking for new content ideas, so be sure to let me know if there's something you want me to write
Okay,
about.
lunchtime. I'm making tomato soup. It's an Epicure product. Epicure is a fantastic company that's sold in Canada and the United States. I do sell it because it is a low sodium seasoning products that are really quick to put together. All their meals are like less than 30 minutes, which is perfect for lunch, and they're heart healthy. So one of the ones that I have been loving lately is the tomato soup. It's really low in sodium. In fact, the ingredients are tomato powder, cornstarch, onion, nutritional yeast, garlic, basil, black pepper, salt, and sugar. And what you do is you just combine the package with low sodium tomato paste. And then what's not on the recipe, but I do, is I throw in some white beans and puree it. And that way I'm getting the protein from the beans and the fiber. And then the seasoning's low sodium and it tastes great. So that's what I'm throwing together for lunch, and maybe top with something crunchy. I don't know, maybe some pumpkin seeds. I don't know what I have in the cupboard, but I will figure it out and let you know.
As I said, I will be adding white kidney beans to the soup. I find that white kidney beans don't have a distinct flavor and they blend very well into any recipe, really. So that's why I find this works well here with the tomato soup that I'll be making. I love adding protein to all my meals. Protein helps keep you full, but plant protein, especially from beans and legumes, can help lower cholesterol levels as well. So it's really important ingredient in this soup. It's great that the soup is low in sodium, as I mentioned, but it's also going to be rich in protein and fiber because of these beans. So it's a great addition. And another question I often receive is about eating beans from a can. And so it is okay to eat beans from a can. I do always recommend rinsing them to rinse any extra sodium off if you aren't purchasing canned beans that have low sodium on the front of package.
There it is, the final soup. It took me about 15 minutes to make. I'm just getting the spoon to show you. I can't even see the beans. That's a whole can of white beans in there. Lots of protein, lots of fiber, keep you full longer with a great taste. And then I also like to add some crunch. So I'm adding some pumpkin seeds, handful here. You could do nuts as well. And then I'm going to pair it with some whole grain Triscuit crackers as well.
I like to incorporate some movement into my everyday. It could be lifting weights, it could be downstairs and I have a rowing machine. But today I am going outside to get some sun, even though it is snowing in March. I find getting outside and seeing the sun is a great energy boost. So that's what I'm going to do this afternoon. When I come home from my walk, I did have a nice peppermint tea with tangerine. Now it's back to work. This afternoon, I had the pleasure to work with two clients. I do see clients individually and I see them virtually, which helps me see people across the whole world, really, which is wonderful. And I also find that clients do enjoy the virtual component instead of having to waste time traveling to and from my office. For one of my one-on-one clients this afternoon, I am creating a personalized meal plan for her. This is my meal planning software, and I have over 6,000 recipes I can choose from. This is great because I can really individualize each meal plan based on their needs, as well as their family's preferences and any allergies, of course.
Okay, dinner time. I love roasting anything for dinner. Usually it's like a salmon fillet or some type of fish, but today I'm doing chicken. I love it because I can also roast some veggies at the same time, and it's just quick and easy. I put in the oven and I forget about it. So that's what I have today. See if I can. I have some chicken breasts here, and I've seasoned them with this barbecue chicken rub from Epicure, low sodium seasoning, and it's really flavorful. My whole family likes it. So there's different ways to do it. You can do a dry rub, wet rub, sweet and spicy barbecue, but I just sprinkle it on. And then asparagus is in season, so we'll roast a bunch of asparagus. And then in the pot here, I have some barley, which I love barley because it's a high soluble fiber grain, so it helps to lower cholesterol. It's a good replacement for rice, and my kids love it. So dinner took me about 5, maybe 7 minutes to put it all together on a pan. I put in the oven at 375 for about 40 minutes, maybe 35 minutes. And the barley cooks on the stovetop at the same time. I think I'll probably throw together a leafy green salad as well for my husband and I. The kids don't eat that one, but just add some more veg to the plate, more fiber, more nutrients, more antioxidants. So really quick, easy dinner tonight.
I end my day today playing with my boys. I have a 5-year-old and an almost 3-year-old, and their whole world revolves around cars and trucks. So that's what we're doing, playing with cars and trucks. I'm also enjoying some dessert. Today I'm having a handful of dark chocolate almonds. Well, I hope you enjoyed the insight into my everyday. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you're on a heart healthy journey and want to be supported through evidence-based nutrition and the Heart Dietitian community. Happy to have you.